Well, we're set to unleash the hounds. Crank them. 360 cubic inches of methanol-injected madness set to be let loose around this quarter mile here at Hendry County Motorsports Park. Davey and Danny. Green flag is out. We're gassed up. Down into the corner. Smith to the point. Frantic into the number 2 spot. 3 wide, 4 wide. Back in the field. Out of turn number 2 and down to back straightaway. We'll single out momentarily up front. And look at those front 4 runners. Danny Smith, Davey Frantic, Mark Smith, and the M1 car behind him. Tony Stewart at number 14. My goodness gracious. That is a stellar field up front. Top 4 single out and open up a little bit of a gap between themselves and the number 10 car. As they roll out of the corner, Morgan Dorpin. So we got a slow one, top shelf. Caution flag coming out. His race to start through turn number 3 and 4. Rolls into the throttle early, and we're back underway. Already on the attack for Mallon, a little deeper back in the field. He saw him getting the nose down the inside. Was trying to size up a run to get around Terry Green at number 10 car. Follow him into turn number 3 and 4. He's up front, fence post formation for the most part. Here comes Mallon down the inside of Gray. Almost touches tires on the front straightaway and give Mallon a spot. Prop the door open and back behind the number 75 car. Tyler Blank was almost able to capitalize. Couldn't quite get there in time, though. Good advancing a position for the number 10 car. He'll fire down into the corner. I'm kind of keeping my eye on the general vicinity of the number 5. And to get 25 laps, a long time for these cars. They'll burn off a lot of fuel out here. Rocco's wings around, kick her back in the trunk, and see what they can do with it. He's looking back through the field. Watching for some action. It's going to be the number 51 car duking it out. Danny Martin Jr. to number 24 smacks him back down again and hangs on to that position, at least temporarily. It was enough to upset him. And gave up about 3 or 4 car lengths, but that battle happening deep back into the field. Your front runner rolls out of turn number 4 to number 4 car, and he's running down lap traffic, and that's when it's about to get interesting. As Frantic's in hot pursuit, 28F car kind of laying back in the weeds, as is Mark Smith in the M1. And now about to go a lap down, tail of the field is going to be our 29D car. He's trying to hang tough for Danny Oliver, again making a return to sprint car racing. He finds himself in a battle for the race lead as he goes a lap down. Smith easily inside. Oliver keeps it out wide. Here comes Frantic now, the 28F car. He'll follow in and close and knock about a car length advantage off of Danny Smith up front. Top 3 have now separated from Tony Stewart and the number 14 car. Stewart last year finished out 10th in USCS national points. It's incredible for somebody to race less than half of the races. That's some great finishes for the number 14. As now Frantic comes to call. Smith out wide. Here comes Frantic running a race lead out. Turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Got a nose up on him. Smith comes down, slams the door shut in his face, and you got your top 4 cars clustered together down the back chute in turn number 3 and 4. Smith has got to turn up the wick. Not enough. Frantic, another run down to the inside. Makes a run on him. The 28F car coming to call. Meanwhile, here comes Stewart. Contact around goes Mark Smith. Smith doesn't go over. Caution flag comes out. Turn number 4, he can't quite hold it down low. If you look closely at the front of the number 4 car, I believe he's got a broken shock on it. Front end's hopping around like a happy toad. You can see it. The front of the car kind of bouncing around, so a broken shock on the front of the number 4 car, which explains why he's washing out wide coming out turn number 4. He's wounded. Can he hang on? We'll find out. Here comes the green flag. We're back underway. Frantic down into the corner, looks out the inside, can't get a run on him. Smith's pretty quick, though, just keeps the front end bouncing around on it. He's happy-go-lucky down the back chute. Here comes Stewart down the inside for the number 2 spot. Occupies the attention of Frantic and 28F car momentarily. Now Morgan Turpin is closing on Tony Stewart to number 14. Back behind, good drive, big charge now for the number 75 car. Tyler Blank had a peeky poo down the inside of Gray, couldn't make it happen, but he was right there, tickling the tail feathers. Now to turn number 4. Your top 3 separating now for Morgan Turpin. Turpin not able to hang tough, still in that number 4 spot. Rolls along with Mallet trailing back behind, but the top 3, it's anybody's game. This thing far from over as another lap goes into the books. Tony Stewart chomping at the bit, trying to find a little drive line to get himself around the 28F for Frantic. Frantic out about a car width up off the bottom on the entrance to turn number 3, and that's the opening. Stewart not close enough to capitalize. It's a little further back in the field. Slinging around. Now a challenge maybe for the number 4 spot, just a little further back. Keep your eye on Jordan Mallet. Mallet again running in a different race car, a hired gun here this weekend for your defending national champ. Got his power plant underneath the hood, but that's not his chassis, so going to work on the setup going into tomorrow, but still plenty quick. Be inside the top 5 with the number 29 car. So we'll bring it across. books. Cross flags are out halfway through 13. Or 14 scored into books. That time by. His lap traffic soon to be a factor again for your race leader. Smith up front's kind of calmed himself down. Don't know how he's powering through it. The thing handling not too shabby at all as he's worked the wing around on it. Moved a little weight. And so far, he's able to hold off Davey Frantic. Frantic may be waiting to get into the lap traffic. We're going to find out. We're in fence post formation all the way back through the field. Everybody kind of hugging the bottom, not able to move up on the racetracks. Caution flag comes out. Peeking to the outside. Cannot advance till they get to the cone. As we're back underway. Little slider down into the corner, and momentarily for Mallett was to the inside of Morgan Turpin. Turpin shrugged him back off and hangs on to the number 4 spot, at least for now. And here comes the number 5 car to call. His top 3 quickly able to separate from Turpin, and number 5 car on the attack on Gray. Down into turn number 1 and 2 as Justin Barger's trying to make some strides and pick up some spots. Couldn't quite make it happen as back behind him, Danny Morton is now working. It's a lot of attempts. Not much success in the pass department. As we watch again, Justin Barger. All over Terry Gray as we'll bring it out. Handful of laps remain. 5 laps to go, this time by the starter stand. And Danny Smith continues to astound me. And here comes Stewart now to call for the number 2 spot. Trying her down to the inside on Frantic. Frantic powers out of the corners. Got good forward bite on a 28F car. Is able to leap out by about 2-3 car lengths down the back straightaway. And he'll continue that in turn number 1 and 2. But Stewart is quick into the corner. The 14 car is right there each and every time. And turn number 1 and 2 just can't get through 3 and 4 as effectively as Frantic at the 28F. There'll be 2 to go. Next time by the starter stand. Twin sticks are coming out. It's all or nothing. Time to stop crowing and start showing it. Here comes Frantic. A peek to the outside. Change it up, and the caution flag comes out. 22 complete. 3 to go. Green flag. Here comes Frantic. Don't panic. Davey Frantic in the number 2 spot. He's going to try to get a run on Smith. Here comes that wide entrance into turn number 3. Looking to drop the nose. Stewart looking to occupy the territory. Can't get a run to the inside. Smith keeps it closed up. That was shot number 1. He'll try another one. Turn number 1 and 2. Gets a nose up on him. Smith again slams the door in his face. Nay, nay, not today, says Danny Smith. And now Frantic goes out wide. Going to make a run to the outside. Set him up. White flag comes out. Final trip around. Can Davey Frantic get the job done? He is right there. Pestering out turn number 2. Smith, good drive. The broken shock on the front of it. Deep down into turn number 3. Checkered flag comes out. Danny Smith is going to pick up the win on night number 1.